Stephen Corbett, new guy I believe, 10th, Purple Panther
Yes.
12th, and Luke Sammy bringing up the rear. Are you back in yet, mate?
I'm joining now, yeah. I started straight back off.
Ah, cool.
Just. Well, I'm looking at pole sitter right here. And it's jumping around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out. Lights out. Now. Lights are out now. And we're going where? Who's going? Oh, you're retiring, yeah? Oh, the car in the buyer. Sauber. There you go. Luke Skywalker out of this race already, Dave.
Ooh, just driving past him right now.
I saw it spin, mate, into the barrier. Luke Skywalker. DJ Nano was on the outside of Luke Skywalker. They're going to play fair. Are they going to be nice? I don't know. Oh, a Haas and a Mercedes are trying to come together as well, Dave.
Okay, just checking with the drivers previous. We lost Sammy, we lost someone else, we lost a Haas and a Williams there, so...
Yeah, I'm the Williams. I was the Williams. Dave?
Hello?
Oh, just making sure I don't like that again.
No, mate. Oh, Sauber gone. Sauber. Ooh.
No, it's too wide. DJ Nano in a Mercedes. DJ Nano in a Mercedes. I can't look. The side by side. Contact. And the Haas is there. The Haas is there now. Nano, you're going to have to give that up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at him go.
And that Haas is on a move. He's going deep.
Ooh, squeezed, cut back by Nanu. Nanu's taken all 3 of them. What a move.
Yeah, I think Soyoclan got into the gravel. But still, it was a good qualifying by him. It was off.
No, it's all kicking off, mate. You've got Uzi and Benny Boy joining us. The Haas is gone. Who's in the Haas?
Uzi, let's watch Uzi. Uzi and the Soyoclan now. Who's going to sneeze first?
M. Doran pressuring Nanu. He's put him back up now. Let's come for a Scoutery. M. Doran's got the better line, better composure. Might get the run on him here. And there's Uzi in the background, got a run on a McLaren, and a Ferrari got a run on another car in the background. This is all kicking off everywhere.
You know what? I'm going to ride on board the Ferrari at the back of this McLaren and Renault because... No, I'm going to ride on board Uzi because...
Nanu losing the lead. Is Nanu just about to lose the lead? Yeah, Mercedes tucking back. Ooh, Nanu there cut across him, not very smart.
No.
I hope he stays where he is.
Uzi made contact with Soyoclan.
Ooh, McLaren very deep. Who was that? Very
Soyoclan.
deep, didn't he?
There's only one McLaren on the grid, I think.
Okay, Ferrari might eat him for breakfast now, coming up to the second chicane.
I'll ride on board at Darlan for a bit.
Yeah, you cover this leading battle. Ferrari in the background, Benny Boy made the move, he's past now.
Benny Boy, where's Benny Boy? Third place, well done, boss.
Skippy's just made the move on Mr. Claw there. So, falling back a little bit at the moment. Ooh, running wide. Might want to just calm down a second and just follow these guys and get his rhythm back a sec.
Yeah,
that's now available.
Purple Panther in a land of his own. George Ed, land of his own. New guy in a Red Bull, up to 8. Stephen Corbett 44 on his own.
You might want to jump back on board with DJ Nanu, DRS available, and Doran looks to be within range.
Let's have a butchers. Let's have a look. He's close, but I don't think he's close enough.
Manu's got some straight line speed there, I'll give him that. How's Benny doing behind?
I think the McLaren of Sawyer Clan suffering now.
Background, Manners, both Manners. Purple Panther and Skippy both going out into the chicane, side by side, nice driving, respectful driving too. Purple Panther through.
And they're both on the same tyres.
Oh yes.
Well guys, I'm sorry, but if you're joining us for a good race, you're in for a boring show, because there's just gaps after gap after...
So disqualified, I'll check that one for you, fella.
Yeah. The Sawyer Clan, oh, he's gone totally too deep at turn 1, he goes off track, and I just switched back to him at the time.
Just a quick update on that. Tears Bow ignored the drive through, so he picked up his disqualification from that.
Safety car.
Just to clear up for you as well, OG, there are two McLarens on track. We have got your man, Mr. Clan, and we've got Mr. George Ed, both of McLarens.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Just come across it, because Clan has pitted for a set of softs. He's now down in 7th with the safety car. No one pits in front of him. He could be in prime position to go in the attack after the restart.
So you got Sawyer 7th. Yeah, but George Ed, man, you've got no wing. You've got a pit. You've really got a pit.
Uzi must have pitted way down in 10th on the mediums now. Must be a...
Yeah, he had a oh, wait. He says I'm riding on George Ed, yeah, but...
Nanu pits for mediums. Endoran pits for mediums. Benny Boy pits for mediums. Purple Panther pits for... I didn't just see softs. George in the background, softs. Clan coming around Parabolica, he's had to slow down. George will keep 6th place over his teammate at present. So, this puts Skippy in the prime position here. I don't know much about him. Do you know much about Skippy, OG?
They skips. He eats skips for breakfast. That's all I can say, really.
Interesting. Early change by Nanu. Maybe not feeling confident on those softs with his strategy there.
I don't know. He probably thought that if I pit onto my mediums and the guy behind me stays out on his softs, I've got this in bag. But the guy in the Mercedes thought, I'm going to pit same as Nanu.
Yeah. And then
it's that situation that you pit, I pit.
Yeah.
You stay out, I stay out. That's what happened in Spa at the weekend. Millstar went in, I went in. And I know he was going in because he was in my party chat telling me he was going in, so I went in front of him.
I've just flicked through the field here. I believe we've got all drivers on mediums apart from 2 or 3. They're still on the softs.
Skippy in first place on softs. Nanu on mediums in second. Doran, mediums. Benny Boy, mediums. Purple Panther. Yeah, I've just seen that. What's Purple Panther on? Soft tyres.
Softs.
Yeah. Skippy. Well, we'll have a look what Skippy's going on to.
Medium compound.
Medium tyres. So where's he going to drop?
Ooh.
9.
If you don't hurry up, Uzi's coming around Parabolica now at full speed. About the time has gone.
He's out.
Well, he's safe in 9th at the moment. Very late call there, considering the guys running the mediums a lap before.
Who's your 10th? Lovro Croatia. I've butchered his name, I know I have.
That's in the wall back there. What's going on? Just buying the McLaren and the 80.
Yeah, I think Andy 80 crashed. Or did he just be putting it all there?
I just saw it in the background, but I'm unsure. Doesn't look like there's any damage. He may have just been caught out by a bit of stop-start movement, warming up tyres and brakes, etc. So. Whoa, bit of lag by one of them apparently. Whoa, Jesus.
I think that's got to be George Ed.
And Andy, whoa, Andy. What is going on? To reorganise themselves quick because the safety car.
It's going in next.
Yeah, next lap now.
How-
Lights are still on.
Yeah, I was about to say how to tell safety cars going it. Lights go out on the last sector.
Yep, and that would be just before Ascari chicane here in Malta.
I'm not too happy with these boys in McLarens, you know, because they're driving my car and it's going to be damaged for my race. We don't have the best mechanics. These guys know this. We definitely don't have the best power unit.
I think I saw that on our last event in Spa. Yeah,
No, that Williams on side at track is smoking the track out. We have a comment. We do have a comment, Dave. Let's have a look.
Yeah, have a look while we're under safety car.
Niels Steenhuisen said G.
Okay. Said G.
G.
That's it.
Yeah, G. Fuck's sake.
No idea. I don't know if you can elaborate on that, but I'm a bit lost, so.
I ain't got a clue. No, strange.
No, well, we're coming up to Ascari now with OG. If you want to keep an eye on to see if these safety car lights switch off shortly, they're just coming up to the DRS straight now.
Nanu's first, innit? Let's have a butchers.
That is correct. Hopefully they'll be off. Lap 7, we can get these guys up to speed again.
Safety car lights on.
Still on at present.
Off. They're off. Safety car in this lap.
Here we go then. Restart. Nanny warming up tyres. Could be interesting. Cold mediums.
Katati. I don't know how to say that name. Say winner predictions.
Winner predictions.
It's a tough one, really.
Not for me. I'm going with Nanu. He's my reserve. He's got to put it over. Or
Yeah, but Endoran's not no. Now he's got his permanent reserve seat. He's showing what he's got in that Mercedes.
Here we go, OG. Mercedes right on Nanu's gearbox here. I think there may be a move coming up for the lead right now.
He needs to be in that slipstream a lot earlier than he was.
He's got the straight line speed easing up alongside as he's going around the outside on the racing line. Who's got the bigger balls on the brakes here? Nanu holds it. Ferrari whipping.
Well played to all. Through. Yeah.
Two cars didn't make it, but we'll have a look to see who they are in a second as the battle continues.
I'm afraid one car that didn't make it was the Slayer Clan and Purple Panther.
Ooh, shame considering he was having a pretty solid run there.
And that's Stephen Corbett. What a weird strategy he's running. He's just pitted.
I don't know whether you're on board with them, but I saw a Renault very close in the background to a car, and I believe that would be Uzi.
There's only one Renault on grid, and that is Uzi. He must have made it past the Sauber. And
oh, Uzi's left. Uzi's gone.
Uzi left the session.
Wow.
He got the move done. And I bet it's done to him what he did last week. He timed him out at session. He said who's got left.
Ooh, not good.
Yeah, let's
so, coming around again. Mercedes still there with DG Nano. Not as close as they were before, but sitting there pretty. Moving out of the...
Uzi's back.
Ooh. Might have been a connection issue there for Uzi. There's no rules on him not rejoining, so he's free to continue, but it would have cost him being at the back of the grid now.
But the best thing is, it would have been AI'd round first chicane.
That's very, very true. So,
Butch Smye, I'm guessing that's Luke Smywalker, because Smye, he said he got taken out at the start by Purple Panther.
ooh,
So,
interesting to see, but
we'll see what occurs.
George Ed and Andy getting fairly close right now, mate. Coming
George
through the
Ed.
second DRS point.
Let's have a
No
Butchers.
DRS at present. Coming through a scouring now as we speak. Andy's made a little mistake. It's going to allow him to get the run. He's looking down his outside. I'm on board. I want to get off board. Cameraman, give me a decent camera. I can just see a McLaren in the background. There we go. Got a camera shot now. Coming around Parabolica. This is his chance. No DRS. He's on the softs. I didn't realise that. Traction and straight line speed should get him past.
Well,
Andy
no,
on the pits.
Andy's in pits.
Wow.
Well, just to be aware that I've had some great helicopter cameras this lap. Whilst you were trying to get a camera, my camera was on the fence.
Well, I'm on board with Andy. Just to give you a bit of information and update, I don't know what his strategy is, but he is now on the Super Softs.
But why? He's had a nose change.
Yes, he has. He's just jumped out. That'll be a nose change, but I still don't know what he's doing on those Super Softs.
He's still yet. I don't know if you can look, see if he's run the mediums, but that is commanded to retire here. If you don't run
I
them.
believe he just come off the mediums, but I'll double check that.
No, Andy has left.
Andy's just left. Yeah, he started on the Supers, went to the mediums, and then went to Supers.
Which is. It's even strange here, because if you go back to 11th place, Stephen Colbert is back in the pits.
Wow.
Right for penalty.
I just jumped on board with our friend M. Doran, a man that when he came here didn't have the pace he's got here today. Been getting better and better, and he is right now as close as he has been since the restart. Possible move, DRS surely must be available now. Don't know if you want to jump on board with this, OG.
I'm on it.
Jet.
When my cameraman
DRS.
gets off the curb.
DRS open, he's got to get it done now. Got to get it done, pressure, racing line, great, down the outside. No, he's holding off.
Ooh, that was safe. The question is, would you say Garfield will be happy with this performance?
Well, if Garfield's not happy with this performance, guys, he lives about 40 minutes away from me, so I'll have to go give him a slap on the back of the head because this guy's showing, I believe, he might actually be looking at comparing himself to Garfield and the Millstar as we speak. So...
No, what did he say there? About Millstar and Garfield?
I reckon this guy's on pace with him. He's got the pace to challenge him. I mean, DJ Nanu, we all know a little bit about him, and he's not letting him go. He's taking the fight for him.
And they've bolted away from the Mercedes, the Ferrari, sorry. Up at
this
5 seconds.
This little battle actually reminds me of Sunday. Apart from the Mercedes is in front of me, Garfield, and the Toro Rosso is Cameron Tong after him. So interesting.
That's right on board. We were M. Doran.
Still within 9 tenths, so DRS should be available, but he has dropped off by about 4 tenths this lap. But as they come round, what's the plan? Could be saving fuel. But it depends. Do you reckon they can
He's
stretch
close.
his tyres for
7 tenths.
And then say he's just reeled in about 2 tenths, and the rest as they come to the braking zone. Wow. I believe we've got a McLaren in the background laying up a move. Mr. Claw close to a manor. Is he close enough? Not quite. Ooh, the clobbers occurred though, and the second one. Jeez, well, he may actually get the run down.
But saying that, Uzi, after rejoining, is back into 7th.
Uzi, a man in on a mission right now, so he's just in the background. I believe he'll be on the back of Mr. Claw very shortly, Mr. Clan very shortly, sorry.
Mr. Croatia, first racing.
How's he getting along?
8th.
8? That's not bad, good showing.
Peter Pup on for 9th. And the 10th. And the guy in the Red Bull. 12th? 11th, sorry. 12th? What am I on about?
Well, Uzi's the man on the move. I think he might be the guy looking to start getting through a bit too much curve there. But
No. Reprise that. M. Doran.
And Endoran, sorry, what's going on up there?
He's even closer.
Wow, he's close now. What's this? 2 tenths, 3 tenths, come across with 4 tenths. Nanu's got some straight line speed. I'm on board with Endoran, topping out at nearly 223, 24, 25, just not enough. Ooh, hits the back of Nanu.
That's because Nanu.
That.
That's because Nanu switched positions. It was holding. It was holding Endoran to the left, right hand side of the track, and as he came to the braking zone, he moved in front of him.
Interesting. I'm just sitting on board with Endoran. His car looks okay. I don't know if he's picked up any damage from that. We'll soon find out if DG Nanu starts to pull away.
I don't understand why I've just received an invite from you.
From me? I don't know, mate, but do me a favour, jump on board with the second McLaren, Mr. Clan. He's got a 2-car train behind him. It will turn into a 3-car train behind him. It's starting to kick off back here with Uzi on a charge.
I will when the cameraman gives me a decent camera. He's put me on his shoulder a minute. That's better.
Here comes a Nana around the outside. No, think better of it. Bit too much curve there, but leaving space for one another. Always nice to see.
And
Uzi just hungry in the back.
He's just going to be like, I'll wait for DRS, boys. It's coming up. Thank you very much.
And our new man in the cell was sitting there having a good old look at this, thinking he may take them all off the Parabolica. Who's going to come out and top down into the first chicane?
Uzi's done it on brakes into Parabolica. So you're planning the turn. Is he going on the meet? Let's try and get back to. There's me Uzi. Uzi's fresh came first.
Mr. Clan, he may have a penalty. He's stationary in the pit lane. They're still not working on his car. 5-second penalty. I will check that in a minute. He's gone on for a set of mediums. He's leaving now. I will check if he had a penalty there. Yeah, he had a stop and go. So,
Mr. DJ Bowser has just sent me a message saying, I am watching your stream whilst enjoying a nice slush puppy. Well, Jimmy, where's mine? I'm sure me and Dave could have done with one. Am I right, Dave? Yeah. In this beautiful weather at Italy.
Yeah.
So, he's making a break. The question is, can he catch that McLaren in front of him?
I don't know, I'm just checking up on Endoran up at the front end. He seems to be holding the gap. Don't know if there's any damage, but I don't think these mediums are going to the end, so we'll find out, I would have thought, in the next 5 laps. Benny Boy in a world of his own, a car behind him. George is in the pits off the softs. What compound he going on to? Somebody's just gone through, I believe that's Uzi.
It's got to be. If he goes mediums, he's into the end of the race because you can get to. What did we get last season out of our mediums? Because, well, we can't really comment because we got given a free pit stop, didn't we, with virtual safety car?
We did, so it was a case of get in there, get a fresh set of boots on, and surprise the pack by still coming out in front of them.
Oh, was it actually the safety car we... No, safety car like one, wasn't it? No, we got a fresh set of boots before third place came round, didn't it?
Yeah. George out on the mediums, going to the end in 7th currently. Possible podium contenders today. Depends on what the others can do with their compounds.
I don't know. I reckon Uzi, man. Benny Boy is 7 seconds, but Uzi's 13.5. He's just shaved a full second off him.
I don't know what's going on back there, because I've just jumped back on board with Endoran, and I believe he's recovered. He's now back on the move, and now he's taking a couple of tenths of sector out of Nanu, getting closer and closer.
Nanu's just thinking, this Mercedes won't piss off.
Yeah, I know a Mercedes like that. I know 2 of them in the Pro League.
Yeah, so do I. Yep, 1.1.
That gap's come down from 1.9 over the past lap and a half, so I don't think there's any damage there. I think he was just recovering, getting himself back together, and he's back on the charge.
We'll see if he pits for... I reckon if he pits anywhere, it's going to be lap 20. Set of super softs, away he goes.
Quite possibly. Skippy in the pits from 6th. Just gone onto a sort of soft compound. 10, 11 laps. Might be pushing it,
Poss-
but it is doable.
It's possible. Not gonna lie, possible. Well, Purple Panther, 8th place. My reserve down in 9th. Second. Another set of mediums. Okay then. Andy out of this race. Stephen Corbett. He's looking to catch Andy. Oh no, wait, that's DJ Nanu and Doran who's got past him. I think Endoran's waiting. He's playing the waiting game.
Well, here's a little bit of an update for you. George is back down in 6th. Gap to the lead 32 seconds. I've just checked the gap to 3rd though. It's 24 seconds. So he's in territory to be fighting for the podium if the guys ahead pit again. So.
Endoran in the pits.
Here we go then. George now.
Soft tyres, 10 laps. He'll do 10 laps on them tyres.
Well, George is now in Parabolica, exiting it now. Don't know where he is in conjunction with the pit exit. Start finish line now. So is it tight? Is it not? Still no car in sight.
Endoran's out of pits.
He's out. Yeah, not too bad. Got the gap down.
And he's had a wing change.
Ooh, interesting. That might benefit Benny Boy, who's currently sat in 2nd. 8.6 seconds off the lead.
It says 8.6.
Yep. Benny Boy.
But that new driver, Love Croatia, I'm going to call him Mr. Croatia for the sake of it, he's in 4th. I can't see what tyres he's on though. Camera keeps changing. Oh, he's on mediums. Might get him to end.
Possibly.
Doran, the Irish guy.
Nano in the pits. Nano in the pits. If
Nano in the pit.
Doran, this is interesting now.
He's coming up to Parabolica in about 1.8 seconds.
Soft tyres. Has just not holding them up there. Thank God. Coming to the pit exit. Now. That's it. Pit limiter off.
He's just coming out of Parabolica now. Start finish line.
Ooh.
But
Benny Boy, here comes Benny Boy. Is that Super Softs? Ooh, Endoran, Benny Boy. Don't do.
He didn't have to leave him. The cars went through well in front of him.
But the view I had it from the front view, so I couldn't quite judge that. It just looked a bit scary.
I was on his back wheel. But
wow.
He didn't help with that Red Bull going straight on.
No. Benny Boy, Super Softs, lap 18. I don't think that's a smart move.
He won't make it. He's going to lose out. He will lose his podium. And that's podium rather. It could be 2.
If you just want to jump on the leader for a split second, AOG, you might have a little bit of a shock. He's in the lead, don't know for how long, but he's there.
Wow. That's the person I was looking for podium as well.
Mr. Croatia himself.
I was thinking. No pitting.
Pit now.
Right, I want to see Doran, where is he? Exit of Parabolica. Benny Boy, exit of Parabolica. George Ed, exit of Parabolica. Uzi, exit. Skippy, exit. Let me know when that car's coming out of the pits.
Softs on, we're coming to the pit lane now. We are pit limiter off.
No, it's too far. He's everyone's past him.
Wow.
Next man behind him is Purple Panther, then the Sawyer Clan, then Andy, and then yeah, too far behind him. Too far.
I think Benny Boy's going to drop off here. George is going to catch him up, and George has got the company to the man that's always flying, Uzi. I think Uzi's the man for the podium here.
Won't surprise me. I just had a message saying my stream's gone green. But it's fine now, that's what he said. I don't know, could Uzi one stop?
Here comes Uzi. Forget the one stop a minute, he's coming. He's got serious straight lines with Romana behind him. It's possible. You can do it if you really want to. Wouldn't recommend it. I've got a puncher in the wet.
Well, no. It won't be a one stop because he pitted on the safety car.
Well, here he comes now, outside of Parabolica. Trying to go right round the outside of the car now. Marbles probably out. Ooh! Nearly well judged by the pair of them. Uzi, DRS now, surely it should be a walk in the park. There it goes, look at that.
That's what it was like for me and you, mate, in Belgium. That's how fast you can pass me.
Oh, McLaren, whoa, very late on the brakes there.
And the man I was thinking, I'll have some of that. Right, let's have a look.
Now for
Benny Boy is 7.4. The TV's just turned off. I can't see. Bit of a technical issue in this box today, isn't there?
just a little bit. They don't like us in Italy.
Endoran is 4.2 behind Nano, who was 5.1 before.
It all could change. There's enough laps there if the gap keeps coming down as it is. The gap I'm interested in is Uzi to Benny Boy. Benny Boy is hammering at the leaders, but Uzi is now 12.5 off the leaders.
5 seconds behind Benny Boy.
Wow. Benny Boy better hope there's some magic in those super softs today, because he is on the verge of losing the podium in the next 3 or 4 laps.
I said 2 laps. If Uzi's going to push for one stop, well, might be 2 stop. I don't know what tyres he started on.
I will find that out.
But now he is. Let's have a look at this, Dave. He was 5 seconds.
I'm unsure. I'll just give you an update of Uzi. He started on the softs, went on to mediums, but the times are a bit up and down. He may have put another set of mediums on just as the safety car was coming in.
Has he got a time that's got like 20 seconds higher than anyone else? Like anything else?
Yeah, he's got one for 203. That's what I think he's done. He's put another set on.
Yeah, probably has. He probably thought, fuck it, I'll bin these, get a new set, go to end.
Yeah, but just checking it, he's got no penalties at the moment, so impressive drive, lap 21. And he's on the hand, 11.2 off the lead.
6.5,
he might actually catch second here.
11.1.
Nanu's going slow. Nanu's driving very... Endoran's 1.9 off him.
Nanu's got a problem. He's got to have a problem.
That rear end's looking very, very tricky. He may have had an off, or I don't know. I can't see any wing damage at present or anything. Endoran though, gap's gone up a couple of tenths, so possible off, who knows, but it's got everything very tight. Even Benny Boy 6.1 off the lead. Uzi kicked back from 10.7, 5 laps to go. Anything could happen.
James Ross, yes, we are PS4.
We are PS4, it's an official racing league. Look on Facebook if you're interested in joining, and look for a Hardani, the OG Dragon, or Coming to Get You 85 on PSN.
But also, just so you know, this is the rookie race / reserves. The reserves are the reserve teammates for the teams, the pro drivers, but also the rookies are trying to get a place. A place usually opens up every 2 to 3 weeks, and I know there's a possible one place coming up. I just need to message a driver, see if he's still racing. If he's not, then it'd be a shame to lose him, because he was good at certain tracks, and it was always on my case anyway. I think you know who that is.
Yeah, just a little bit of an update though for you. Skippy has actually overtaken George, outbroken, and George is coming back as they run down to Parabolica. These two are going out hammer and tone, 15 seconds off the lead. Just a little bit of a personal fight going on here.
Hey George Ed, what you got? Can you defend that manner? Is that manner on softs?
Manor
Manor in the pits.
he's gone to the pits. Wow, that's over. That battle is completely gone. So, Nanu, what's
Skippy.
going on with you,
Pit.
mate?
Mr. Croatia, 6th. Manor out of the pits. Super Sauce going on the Manor. Nah, Nano
Well,
must have had a slip because Doran dropped again.
Yeah, I just noticed. I think Nanu may have had an off in the Scary or something. Or
Benny
maybe up
Boy's-
here on the exit of.
Benny Boy's now 8.4, whilst Uzi is 11.8. That's
Wow.
3.4 seconds instead of 5.
Wow.
But on the plus side, if good old Benny Boy just gets a puncher, then my friend the Flying Scotsman may James, if you look on Facebook, yeah, our group's called Unofficial Racing League. It's on the PS4. The next race for the Rookie League is next Tuesday. Who's in the pits? Just saying, who's in the pits?
Who's in the pits? What's he doing?
The next race is next Tuesday, and I believe. What's the next race there?
After Monza, we travel to Singapore. Yeah, Singapore.
Yep, Singapore is the next one. If you want to come on to the Rookie League, mate, what you got to do is go on Facebook, find our group, request to join our group. We'll add you. Get brought into the rookie race. Nano runs that, DJ Nano. He has all the drivers on his friend list, and only when you come to the pro drivers reserves, that's when me and him coming to get you a step in. Because we do the draw, we make it fair. But there's 32 rules there.
Roughly about that. Make sure you read them. Some of them apply to the rookie races, but all 32 apply to the Pro League.
But as of Friday, there is going to be 34 rules. Or 33 and one extended. Because I know one's an extension and then one's a new rule.
M. Doran pits. M. Doran. This promotes Benny Boy. This will promote George.
Benny Boy in the
This
pits.
will promote Mr. Benny Boy in the pits. What is going on? This is wow. George is coming through. Mr. Costa's coming through. Uzi may even come through.
But let's have a look where M. Doran is coming. He's out of the pits now. He's 4th place. M. Doran.
Uzi Benny Boy pit exit. Uzi Benny Boy. Very, very close. Going to be all about turning. Uzi, he's ahead.
Uzi's ahead.
So Uzi made one out.
I reckon
Wow.
if Benny Boy would have put the softs on, he would have made it. Because he's 2 laps. M. Doran. Why did you pit?
Yeah, well,
You should-
M. Doran, he's going to be flying because M. Doran's only 4 seconds off the 2 in front of him, so this is going to get very, very tasty into the last 2 and a bit laps as we are now.
But it has promoted George Ed to 2nd, another Flying Scotsman of the race. Still on the medium tyres. I don't know
Yeah, but he's got company with the Sauber, who's there and ready to make a move now, who's looking very comfortable,
And
and M. Doran is absolutely flying.
And I don't know if you can give me some information on when George Ed put them
On who?
McLaren, George Ed. See when he put their medium tyres on.
Sure can. He put them on lap 15, so they are good to go to the end.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are
they're
coming to the
good.
end of their life now. Here he comes, Sauberman. Ooh, the brakes, nice camera shot there, nicely done, very cautious. Look at the Mercedes, it's there already.
I was about to say, look in the background.
This, wow, 26, what do you do? The Sauber's got to get it done now. The McLaren's going to be holding off 2 hungry cars, 1 new boy. Endor and been here before. Don't know if he's going for the fastest lap, but he's just, wow, look at this. That is it. We have a 3-car train now.
Uzi's got the fastest lap.
Uzi's got company and Penny Boy. Don't know if they've swapped, but I'm keeping an eye on George Eddy. Oh, Sauber running outside. But here comes the Mercedes. This is it. Two
I was
cars
here.
behind DRS and McLaren in
Look,
front.
he's
What's
done
going to
one
happen?
already. He's done one halfway down. He's going to do another
Harry's
one
not
here.
moving.
He's done him. What a fucking drive!
Whoa,
That
McLaren.
that was the McLaren's fault. I saw
Sorry
that.
from the view I got. You've just wrecked my audio. It's racing, but wow, you do not turn into a car when it's there. But I'm sorry, got a crack on Endoran. Got the Sauber now for company. What's going to happen down here?
But M. Doran, he's second again. And he's
Yeah,
pulling away from Croatia. No, I'd say pulling away, but Uzi with a 123.680, fastest lap of the race.
wow, this Sauber cannot afford to make a mistake here.
Yeah, because Uzi is flying. But saying that, Uzi's got Benny Boy for company. But
And saying that, I haven't even had a chance to look to see if any of these guys have incurred penalties or etc. We've had some stop and goes and drive-throughs, but we
Uzi's
don't
on
know
the
who's going to
super
finish where.
softs. Uzi's on super softs and Benny Boy's on softs, so that Mercedes, that McLaren should never have turned in when the Mercedes was there.
No.
From my camera shot, it looked as though the Mercedes was just ahead, so it would have known the car was there.
Yeah, it must be a McLaren thing. They just seem to be turning in on people.
Hey, whoa. Mate, you can see on my video, I had to turn in. I was running out of tarmac.
No worries. No, Nanu wins. Nanu takes the win.
And
Doran,
lags.
hell of a comeback.
Parabolica.
But the story of the day has got to be Mr. Costa himself. He's come along, third place finished. Is he going to hold on to it?
Yeah, of course he will.
Well, that's impressive. Come along, give it a damn good go, and kept himself out of trouble. And he's found himself on the podium.
I'm impressed. Well done. I don't know if you want to do a podium interview, but
No, I don't do podium interviews, mate. I just
me neither.
well done, guys. But the idea is to get him into the pro league. So he's coming here. He's putting a good show. So
Purple
looking
Panther
out.
scores points. Down in seventh, along the 7th place.
We haven't seen this man a lot. He's driving a Red Bull. Stephen Corbett, 44. He's kept going. 2 minutes 46 off the lead, but he's still going, and he would have picked himself up a point today.
Hey, a point's a point.
Exactly.
My reserve. It started first. Finished fucking out. What a drive. Gravel trap twice. But saying that, Uzi made 4 stops.
Wow. But, what can you take from that? I reckon Mercedes will be making a phone call today, having a word with Garfield and Millstar and saying, look, we've got M. Doran here. What do you think about, guys? Or we maybe we've got place in him.
Well, I just know that